YouTube, what's going on? If you're new here, my name's Roger. I own a company called QVO Tactical where we make holsters and gear and also film content for this channel. Today is day one of the actual SHOT Show. We are on the showroom floor. We're going to bring you guys the content on some stuff we think you will want to see. I know that we want to see it, so let's definitely go check some of that stuff out. What's going on, guys? Here at SureFire with Andrew. If you're a fan of the channel, Andrew's been the guy from SureFire helping us all out because you guys know I'm a huge SureFire fan. We have the new Scout Light Pros. Andrew's going to walk us through it.
Yep. So Scout Light Pro, it's a brand new mount and body design. The cool thing about it is, well, one, it's M-LOK direct. We also have a Picatinny cleat. It comes with both, so you don't have to worry whether it's a unit purchase, agency purchase. We have both options available. So if you have many different rifles, it'll work on both. But the cool thing is, it has that kind of swiveling mount, so you can get it as close to the gun as possible.
With all the different laser devices out there.
Laser devices, whether it's a MAL, a PEC, an LA5, whatever, you can get it as close tucked up underneath it as you want. Or if it's just a normal gun, your white light only guy, if it's a big rail, a small diameter rail, a 416, even an AK or SCAR, no matter what it is, you can get it as tight to the gun.
Footprint less to snag on.
Exactly.
Awesome.
You can butt it up right against the gun and make your profile very, very low.
It's super clean too. Like super simple design and clean.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Eliminating the parts in between. A lot of people run a mount and then maybe a Picatinny plate or whatever. You're reducing the amount of things that are between the light and the gun, the overall profile, amount of screws that can come loose. Overall, it's a much cleaner, more integrated system.
And so if somebody is using it, like the body is the only thing that's different?
Yeah, I mean, it's best to just buy a whole entire light. So the heads are the same as the current or the previous Scout Light series, which we're still going to keep making. We have a lot of contracts for those, so they're still going to be available if you prefer that style for whatever reason. So the heads are the same, but the body and the mount are different. So it's better off just buying the whole new light. We have a dual fuel version. We have the 123 versions, both 1 battery and 2 batteries, so the Mini Scout as well. And then also a Vampire version, which is white light and infrared for use with night vision. And that's both a 3-volt, a smaller one, and a 6-volt 2 battery version as well.
That's going to come in handy, as you guys know. We've been jumping into MVG world, so definitely looking forward to that. Price point?
Same. So for the 123 versions, the 3-volt and 6-volt, which are the 340s and the 640s, $299. The dual fuel is $319, and then the Vampires are $429. So it's pretty much the same pricing configuration we have for the current Scouts.
Staying competitive and formal.
Yep, exactly.
I appreciate it, man.
Thank you for stopping by.
All right, guys, we are now over at the CZ booth with Danae. You guys all know I'm a huge CZ fan. I love the P10 lineup. My everyday carry is a CZ P10S.
Awesome.
In addition to that, you guys know I love 1911, 2011. So, Danae, show us what has finally come to be.
This is it. This is the collaboration you've been waiting for. So right now, this is called the DWX. So we have the full size here. So it's a single action, double stack pistol. You're going to get all the great features of that 1911 trigger with the CZ ergonomics in the field. Just right when you pick it up, you're gonna be in love with it. I don't know if you've already touched it, but
I've been playing with it. It's great.
Oh, okay.
So it's P10F mags, correct?
Yeah. So
which is awesome because I like 15 of them.
Yep. So the full size utilizes the P10F and P09 style magazine.
Okay,
so
awesome.
you're looking at 19 rounds and 9.
You're +2. You got 21. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great.
And then in 40, you're looking at 15 standard. So this gun will ship with 2 mags with base plates to match the red grips. So we partnered with Henning on these grips, and so they really make it stand out.
Yeah, it's super clean. It's very nice.
So hitting grips and the base plate, your single action trigger, you got your front and rear serrations, your fiber optic front, and your adjustable rear. Just like straight from the feel of it. I mean, you guys are going to be in love.
Yeah, it feels amazing out of the box. Like, I think there's very little, if anything, you're going to have to do. Kind of going to, I know it's 2020, everyone wants red dots, but my understanding is this is maybe made for limited division, the USPSA.
Yeah.
That's what you guys had in mind?
Yeah, a lot of, obviously the full size is more competition gear.
Sure.
What's really cool about this collaboration is that your CZ parts, not just through magazines, but your grips are compatible, mag bolts are compatible, so it really allows you to tailor it to your needs and your shooting.
So if you're already one of the shooters, you already have a lot of the stuff and not having to go out of pocket even more. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm super stoked on it.
Yeah, so we also have compact model. This is a steel frame. Our compactors are aluminum frame, but they're going to run you $17.99.
Awesome. We have one on order, guys. Trying to get one of the first reviews out for it, so just waiting on for them to be stocked. So
Awesome.
Thank you. I appreciate it, Nate.
No problem, guys. Take care.
All right, guys, we are now here with Adam from Holosun. You guys remember from the night vision video we just did, we were using their red dots and their laser devices, but they have some awesome new handgun red optics coming out, so we definitely want to check them out. Adam, please walk us through them.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool. So we have our 509T here. If you're familiar with our optics, you're probably familiar with the 507, 508. Those had open emitters in the back. So we did is we fully enclosed that emitter and we locked that puppy down. We had perched the center of it, so you don't have to worry about any kind of fog or anything like that.
Awesome.
And it is obviously waterproof. We did add our Holosun solar panels up top.
Of course.
So in case your battery does die, you're still running. Now, one thing we did new for our optics, we did side-mounted batteries. One of the things that we've been working on is nobody wants to take their optic off, put a battery on, put it back on. So instead, we did a side-mounted battery. The batteries, you're still going to get battery life of 20,000 on your circle dot and 50,000 on your dot alone.
That's
middle
awesome.
Settings. So you're still, you're looking at the make-believe numbers at this point still. The other thing we did, which I was really happy about, is if you wear gloves on when you're shooting, we had oversized buttons, the plus and minuses. And the cool thing is you still get the 3 reticles. So you're still the dot, circle, and the circle dot. And you can also still change it between solar and battery only.
65 MOA ring, right?
65 MOA ring.
Love
Sorry,
it.
32 on these.
32, gotcha.
Yeah. 65 is our full-blown rifle
On that
optics. Yeah. So this guy should be available Q1 or beginning Q2 of this year. So we're ready to go. It is a proprietary mounting system. With that mounting system, we'll have plates available ready to go for all the major gun manufacturers.
Awesome.
So you should be ready to go out of the box.
Price point?
Price point, you're looking probably in the $500 area.
Awesome.
Then we have right here our 507K, and this is like K for most things like suppression and everything else. It's a micro version.
Yeah.
So we have here is our 507K. This is going to be like your Hellcat, your 365 XLs. It's going to be on your Glock 43s, things like that. So we still did a side-mounted battery on this guy. You're still going to get 20,000 circle dot, 50,000 the dot alone. And then we did our oversized buttons right here, the plus and the minus. You're still going to get your 3 reticle choices, and you're also going to get obviously our great quality product at an amazing price. This one does not have the solar panel on top. That's really the only difference that you're going to see when you go to this optic.
That's awesome. I can even see everybody's doing offset mounts, right? Everybody's going for rifle.
Right.
LVPO, like this is so like even smaller.
Yes.
Now you throw that offset mount, super small profile.
I very much look forward to those the offsets for the LPVOs. I think this is going to be a great thing for that. So will the 509T.
I'm looking forward to both. I mean, for both what you're putting out, it's very limited on what you can get on the market currently.
Right.
And yeah, dude, especially after running the red dot in the last night vision shoot, I love Holosun stuff.
Yeah.
So awesome. Right. Adam, thank you. Appreciate you taking that, man. All right, guys, we are now over at Edik with our good friend Ryan. I'm sure you guys have seen him in the vlogs. He likes to come out and hang out with us every once in a while. But they have some really cool stuff that I want to go over and show you. And further down in this segment, I'll explain why we're taking a look at some airsoft stuff. But Ryan, take it away, man.
Yeah, dude. So this is a new exciting project for us. You guys are familiar with Noveski rifle makers. This is our project with them. This is going to be the gas blowback Noveski M4 project that we've got working on. It's still a very early prototype, so a lot of this is going to probably change in the future, but this is what we brought out for the show. But you guys are familiar with AR-15 platforms. It's got their winged, ambidextrous charging handle. It has a functioning bolt stop, bolt catch. All the selector controls work exactly the same as the real thing. So if you want to train with real blowback, real bolt locking features, do 1R1s and all that sort of stuff, you can definitely do it with a platform like this. More importantly than that, it is ATF approved, so it's legal to bring into the United States.
Awesome.
Big deal. Another thing is the internals. A lot of the gas blowbacks in the past come with hot metal internals, and that's kind of an issue durability and longevity-wise. This one we're going to have full steel internals for that, so it should hopefully last a good deal longer than your usual gas blowback gun right off the shelf. I'm using a Western Arms gas system for those of you who are familiar with airsoft stuff. It's one of the older gas systems, but again, with the beefed up internals, we're hoping that it's a little bit more durable. But yeah, super exciting project for us. We're hoping to get some sent out to you, some sort of gas blowback rifle, so you can do some training videos with
Definitely.
it.
Yeah, so coming back on that, so you guys all see us without the desert train. The thing is, with certain training that we do, room clearing, it's always dry fire practice. So moving into the night vision stuff that we have and the camera capabilities that we have, I think one cool thing to do would be to have a dedicated airsoft training gun that we can mock up very similar to our NVG guns, and using some of the chameleon targets, Drew was nice enough to send us from over at T-Rex Arms. We can set our house up to be somewhat of a shoot house for us to train in and do stuff with without having to put actual rounds through my neighborhood. So that's why we got to remind you, right? It's really bad.
Please don't do that. I made an oopsie. Oh no.
And you guys already know we do some stuff with Edik in partnership with some holsters and stuff that they run for a lot of their airsoft guns. But so I reached out, and looks like we can have some additional content coming for you guys that want to have a little more training. We'll be able to start showing some of the stuff that you can do with night vision inside your house and be able to actually train and not just have to do it on the range. So
for a lot less than it costs to like set up a real
shoot house, yeah.
Real shoot house.
So I mean, I would love to put a real shoot house in the backyard, but obviously it's not something that's really feasible. But this is definitely an awesome option to go with. Playing with it, manipulating it. We used airsoft back on Las Vegas Metro for our individual training at our actual substation. Like AOST, yes, we use simunitions, UTM, stuff like that. However, you can't always get out to the training facility on your training day. So the next best thing we found was using airsoft, because all of the movement, everything was the same, and you're able to put rounds on each other without killing each other. So definitely looking forward to getting some of that stuff put out for you guys. Ryan, I appreciate you taking the time, man.
Thanks for coming by, man.
It is crazy how realistic, like especially the weight on this thing, how it feels.
When you picked it up, you're like, oh shit.
So,
oh shit.
But yeah, definitely look forward to that stuff, guys. All right, guys, so that is going to wrap up day one at SHOT Show here on the floor. Hope you guys enjoyed what you saw. If you like the video, please give us a thumbs up down below, as that does help us out a lot. If you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing, as we post new videos every week. In this case, new videos every day for SHOT Show. If you want to support our content, please check out the Patreon link down below, as we give a lot of cool stuff to our Patreon squad, like early access to content, new gear, some contests and giveaways, all that stuff. But in addition to that, I appreciate you guys checking out the video, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. Talon Sai.
Who's longer? Who's longer?
How much do we have to pay Talon Sai to do a segment on our channel?
Compare me, and it's like.
Like, you have to pay me. Like, why are you getting so close? How much do you have to? Why are you doing that?
How much do we have to pay?
10 grand.
Danny, how much we got? How much do we have to pay you to do a segment?
What kind of segment?
I don't know.
Danny's like,